Hey guys, it is Tuesday.
If I could look across the country, from California to New Jersey.
So we didn't really say a theme. I know Amy suggested one and I agreed and nobody else really commented. So I'm gonna go with that theme, which was, I guess, TV shows we watched as kids or things like that. I know when I was a kid, Rugrats was really big. It's not, I don't even know if it's on anymore besides like really early in the morning, but I know Rugrats was a huge, huge show when I was a kid, and I loved it. I mean, we went down to Universal Studios when I was like 7, and I had to get a Tommy doll. I wanted a Lil doll, but they didn't have it. They had Phil, but they didn't have Lil, and you know, my brother rubbed it in his face that he was able to get a Phil doll, but I couldn't get Lil, but I got it when we came back home. What else? Let's see. Rugrats was a big one. Doug was awesome. I used to love Doug. As a real little kid, I liked Eureka's Castle, Allegra's Window, Gullah Gullah Island. That one was a good one that, you know, I always forget about. I used to love watching like Double Dare and Figure It Out and all those like little game shows. Legends of the Hidden Temple was awesome. Legends of the Hidden Temple. I always wanted to be on that show. I thought it was like the coolest thing ever, especially when you got to the last round and you actually got to go in the temple and try to find, you know, whatever you had to find. I don't really remember what it was actually, because it's been a really long time since I've seen it. But I used to love that. I love the original Power Rangers. I was so into that. I was a Power Ranger probably at least 3 years as a little kid. For Halloween, I had to be Power Ranger, and of course there were only 2 girl Power Rangers and one was pink, and I hate pink, but I was always the Pink Ranger. Go figure that one out. And I love Disney movies. I mean, most kids did, but I was a big Little Mermaid fan, and I love Pocahontas too, which is surprising, but I loved The Little Mermaid when it was on Broadway. I had to see it because I absolutely loved it, and I love that, and I actually like the animated TV show that they based off of it. I loved Care Bears. I liked Care Bears a lot as a kid. There's so much that I know I'm forgetting things. Oh, Goosebumps used to creep me out, but I used to watch it. Are You Afraid of the Dark was another one that now as I watch it I sit there and I'm like, wow, it's really not that bad, but as a little kid it's pretty scary. I used to like Clarissa Explains It All because I used to think it was amusing that her name was so close to my name, and I loved Melissa Joan Hart. And I loved her in Sabrina too, that was another one. And then, as I was a little older and I was in like 7th grade, about the time I met Amy, I had the obsession with Dark Angel. And I was into Charmed. We were both into Charmed. What else? It's really hard to think back to the 90s because so many of the TV shows aren't on the TV anymore. They're not on TV anymore, so it's really hard sometimes to remember which ones were there. Rocko's Modern Life, that's another one. And now that I'm older, when I see it on the Nicktoon Network sometimes, I laugh because some of the things I didn't understand as a kid, because they were actually more adult jokes, and now I understand them. So I think that's really funny too. That's another one I watched. Rocket Power. Rocket Power. My brother and I were obsessed with that show, and when we would go outside as kids, and we would go outside and play, and we'd rollerblade and, you know, all that, we used to, you know, give each other the nicknames off of that show. He was Otto, of course, I was Reggie, and then his friend Jeffrey was, Sam? Was he Sam? I don't remember, but we were all one of the kids' names off that show. There were 4 of us, and there were 4 of them, and it was really funny. So that was another one. I really can't think of any more right now. They'll probably come to me when I finish this video, but I'm sure Amy will talk about some that I don't remember tomorrow when she makes her video. And, you know, so I know they'll be in this week's videos. I just don't remember myself anymore off the top of my head right now to say it, but that's okay. So I'm gonna end this video now. Amy, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and Faithy, I know you haven't had a camera, you've been having camera problems, and then your mom has your camera too, but I miss your face on this channel even though I talk to you every day of my life. But I just wanted to put that out there. And Davis, I know you've been forgetting because I think that's what Amy said last night. Miss seeing your face too. And Jess, I know you can't make videos right now. Miss you too. But I think that covers everything. So Amy, I'll see you tomorrow.